So, hello. Um, yeah, welcome to our next live stream. We have that cool pop-up thing now working. Yeah, really fun. So what we're gonna do today is we're going to model a rather small or rather big, I don't know how it will turn out, a carriage. So for horses, maybe we will even start to model horses or something. We can just see how it goes. So I had some. I had just opened Google Images a few minutes ago, and I looked at all these different designs. And I'm kind of still deciding which one I want to go for. There's like this design without a roof, and I don't really want to do that because that's rather boring to do. There's this like backside thing design where it just sits at the back and there's a lot of space in the front. There's like this free window design with small space like here in the front and a bit of space for like chests and crates in the end. And I'm still deciding which one I want to do, but I guess I'll go for this kind of Western style. Like if you think about a Western, this would be the carriage you would think of. So let's look on some more pictures because the research is always important for these kind of projects, especially for things that I mean, you think you know how they look like, but you normally don't for carriages and similar things. So I guess we'll just start off simple with like the main kind of part with the wheels and stuff. So let's jump into Blender and do stuff. We're gonna use a plane as the basement. Just scale it a bit into dimensions so we can get this going. Okay, I want to do this for the geometry. So I will extrude it and then extrude the two outer faces. That's just to keep things clean. If I would like scale this single plane up so wide that it goes like over here, that would work as well, but it would create this very steep angle, and I don't want that to happen. So yeah, let's get everything going. I might as well search for blueprint. That normally helps out with modeling it well. That was the German word, by the way, for carriage. Oh yes, this is better. And let's see, do we have a nice design that we want to adopt? Like this one is too big, this one has the back kind of thing, not a really nice shape. So let's keep searching. Sometimes you don't really find a good blueprint. I think there are like websites where you can find blueprints for almost everything, but I don't know them right now and I don't want to search for them in this stream and stuff. So no, surprisingly no good blueprints. So let's get back to the images and search for a different one than this one because this is very stylized and don't want to base it on that. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, invite some friends. Let's see. It's a very good one. Like this one is okay, but it is so wide. But I don't know. This one is a cartoon again. I don't know. Is that just this one might work, but I want more like flat. This one's good. Yeah, let's get this one going as a big image so we can. Oh, it's very pixely, but it should do. And I don't really know about the design, but whatever. We'll go with it. Make this all a bit more flat. But also I'm gonna add a mirror modifier again so we can just get away with modeling half of it and don't have to worry about the other half. It's very easy to set up, just cut off half of the model, get an empty going, add a mirror modifier and set the mirror object to the empty. Oh, and what I also have to do is enable cycles. Yep, that's better in the viewport. And what I saw other people doing is enable this edit task, and I will do the same because it's very handy. Without this edit task enabled, you can just edit one half of it, but if you enable it as well, you can click on these ones as well, and it's like the same. So it doesn't matter which half of it you actually modify. So that is very handy to have. Oh, and hello, meet you at X. Getting some viewers in here. Pretty good. Is this too wide? I don't know. No, I don't know. But I might scale these a bit. Yeah, that should be better. Also, like increase the amount of space that actually takes. So, I would really start adding wheels right now because they really give you a great sense of scale. So, guess that's a good thing to do in the beginning. Yeah, low poly wheels are kind of around. I'll go with, like, this has 9 edges, but I could go with 8, but 8 is like everybody knows how a n-gon with 8 edges looks like, but this one is more asymmetrical, more randomly, if you want to think about it that way. Germans love parties. I don't know, not more than other people, I would suppose. I mean, I don't know what's going on over there in America or wherever you come from. So let's get this to the center. And add like an X. Or how is it called? I don't know. Duplicate it, rotate it by 90 degrees. Then select both. Okay. Duplicate them and rotate them by 45. Norway, okay. Pretty cool. I just saw that Chibo is selling some islands in Norway. Pretty interesting. They don't just make cafe, they also do kinds of interesting stuff. No ads, just saw that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So what I noticed is that like carriage wheels have this weird thing. I don't know why they have that, but when I was a child, like even younger than I'm now, I saw these Indiana. No, it's not Indiana. How is it called? Help me, stream assistant now. Okay, Native Americans. I saw these shows with Native Americans, and they had like these carriages and stuff. So that's what I'm basing this on, images and my childhood experiences, whatever. With Indiana. Okay, so let's get a mirror modifier for this one as well. And extrude the axes. Oh, but that's it. That's too big. And we need to enable clipping. Amish? What? No. Sure? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not really pleased with this yet, but I hope that it will. Can't talk. Doesn't matter. I'm just streaming, so I'm not really pleased with this now, but does look weird. But I think it has like approximately the right shape. Let's add a loop cut in the center. Yeah, that already adds to it. Let's have a look. I don't really like that image anymore. I will search for this word, which is, yeah, it gives us better results. A lot of yellow and black, but at least the results I want to get. So I might know. No. Images, man. This is cool. This is totally what I wanted to do. Oh yes, and we have a bunch of pictures. That's great. Okay. Okay, I must save this image so that we can like have it in the background and stuff all the time. Blueprints, carriage, save the image. Yeah. Okay, save this. I will edit as a background image as well as like I will add a small image tab over here. That's normally what I do when I want to look at images all the time. When I'm like watching a movie besides modeling on my second screen. So, but I have only this screen for modeling. So let's try this. Yes, that works. And now just split it over here. Yes. and open in blueprints our carriage. Yeah, really good. So now we can just look at the image whenever we want to. So in the image it's more like a different curve. Okay, I'll adopt that. I don't want to stick to this design too much, so how we are gonna do that? Go to Z and also select like the middle thing over here so that it's better. Also it has a flat area down here. Z, 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 Z. I don't know how to English, but yeah. Okay, this should work. But we have to add the windows and stuff now. I'm just going right for that. Just add a lot of stuff and fix it up later on. Yeah. So move this down, or we could just go for using this loop cut over here. Why is it so uniform now? Let's select these, scale them in Z and hit 0 to get a more uniformed result. Yeah, that should do, and scale it a bit. I don't know, it looks like the maybe just move it up and scale up the things, the roundish things. Forgetting all the words right now, but doesn't matter. Okay. Let's now cut in the holes for the windows. Faces. Yeah. That will do. We're also going to add like a loop cut up here for the roof so that it stands a bit out. Scale it except in the Z dimension. That is by the way, a very handy trick if you didn't know that. You can scale, hit shift and then an axis. Then it will select both the other two axes and like do stuff in that axis, which is very handy for extending loop cuts and similar things. Yeah, but that just adds a bit of detail. Also add frames for the windows. Gonna add an extra object for that. Yeah, want to do that because then it's easier to randomize it without like destroying the geometry of the carriage itself, which I want to keep rather clean. So let's just do a simple window frame setup and just extrude this all over the place. Doesn't need to look that good now because I'm gonna scale everything to look good right after modeling like the rough frame. So let's get rid of those two faces. I think there's a Blender add-on that actually can fill in, like select two faces and then fills in special thing, yeah. That's interesting. Should I talk about that? Just saying, is one of you in a park right now? Like in the nature or something? In Australia? Of course, that sounds pretty weird to me, but if you want to go for that, why not? I added loop cuts. If you hit Control R, you can add like loop cuts to cubes or whatever. Then you can like adjust them the way that there's just one face that you want to delete, and then you just hit delete on your keyboard and you can delete the face. And it's as simple as that. So I'm gonna duplicate this and randomize it a bit. That's randomized. Move both of these in. Do they have? No. I can join them together with the carriage so that the modifier applies to them. Not really. I started with a plane, but it's almost the same, so it's not. How did you make it double-sided? So like the mirror stuff, I have set up a mirror modifier over here. Like in the modifier tab, you can have a mirror modifier. If you add a mirror object, which is my empty down here, that you can just create by Shift add and then add an empty plane axis. And then you can select it over here, select the right axis, and then it's like mirrored, which is pretty darn cool. Okay, let's delete this face and join them together. Clipping is very useful because it like keeps these things together if you have them on the mirror axis. So let's continue with the door. So I'm just gonna copy this for the door and I get it. What program did you use? Because like in Blender it doesn't really matter with the normal, but like in Unity it would do. That's true. You can enable normal view anywhere. Maya, okay. Yeah, that might be a thing in Maya, I don't know. But can we view the normals? I don't know. I think there was something like that. But I never use the normals essentially because it's like doing everything automatically in Blender. But what you could do is, if you want one plane to be double-sided, so let's say the normal is to this direction and you want it to face into this direction, you can duplicate it. I'll just move it over here. You can let it stay at the same place and scale it in that dimension by -1, which essentially mirrors the plane. That doesn't work for everything, especially for car interior. That might be hard to do, but like most programs always have a flip normals as well. So try to find that if you have that in Maya, but otherwise it will be quite hard. Right now it's just one plane, which doesn't matter that much in Blender. I probably need to like extrude this to have walls and stuff for Unity, which is what we are using for the game. So I will have to do that, but right now it doesn't matter that much for Blender. I mean, I can show you. If I render this, you can see the walls and stuff. It's not like it's black, but it's black because there's no light, essentially. Yeah, that's true. Now you have to stay. Well, let's resize the door a bit, because it has to be wider. And move it down as well, so that it is a wheel down cool door. Let's... I missed that one. No, you can't. At least not in Blender. Yeah, you would need to have separate like planes of it. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, we can discuss that. You guys, what do you think? Is modeling written with one N or with one L or with two L? Like modeling or modeling? You already read that probably. Woo, stream delay. Hello, and we have that pop-up thing going on. Great. I love this stream. It's really cool. It looks so professional. I'm gonna extrude this. Yeah, thank you. If you have any questions or something, well, go for it. But what? I don't know. Whatever. And by the way, you can see how the normals are sided in the like Blender internal view, and you can see that I really messed up like for the wheels, but I can fix that really quickly. Make normals consistent. That should get rid of the issues. I don't know if Maya has such things, but Blender does, so let's get some wood materials because I'm tired of looking at white planes. I think the brown is very yellowish, kind of. Let's try to get that. Never go for straight yellow, because yellow always looks green. Which is weird, but it is how it is. So... What? Front borders. Yeah. No. This is the front wheel, and this is the back wheel. So the front wheel is a bit smaller, but want it to be that way. And the other... oh. No, don't change it. This is a separate material. Thank you. This is a very darkish, kind of reddish, even more reddish brown. Yeah, let's try that. Just oh yeah, go for that. Like for now, carriages seem to be quite easy. Shouldn't be too hard to do. This should be a darkish kind of metal, I think. Or would that be wood? Like in the image, it's wood. Let's try wood. Yeah, that works. Okay. So the same thing for these wheels. And get some color on the carriage itself as well. So I'm gonna add some color related loop cuts. I don't know whether it's better to okay, I'll go for this. Whether it's better to add geometry or texture sometimes. Because right now it's not that much or that big of a deal. But I assume like you need calculation power for geometry as well as textures, and you need RAM for both and stuff, so I don't think it should be too important which one of those you actually use, but I might be wrong. If anyone of you knows better than me, go for it and tell me. But I'm so wrong, but I'm super dumb and I don't know what. But okay. Yeah, so it's okay. So now I learned something as well in this stream. That's the cool thing. Can just talk about stuff. Let's move these together so it's clean. Do you hear that? Ooh, it's a thunderstorm starting over here. Really spooky. Okay. The contrast is too high. Let's reduce this a bit. I don't know how to do things. It's very brownish. It might be quite dark. Let's make this a bit darker as well. Something. Yeah. Yeah, I know. but yeah. Yeah, I get what you mean. The thing is, I can't get a like good loop cut down here, so I'm gonna use the knife tool, which is super handy, I think. Let's move this a bit over here. No, that's too big. Getting this right isn't easy at all. But we got it. Now use it on the other side as well. No, this one. Yes. I don't know. Okay, yeah, it's getting better right now. Let's oh, that's cool. So yeah, oh, and why doesn't it? Well, whatever. Knife it up. I'm not a killer, just using the knife to cut geometry. Nothing else, really. Okay, it's coming together slowly. Love to see how this looks down there. So let's see if we have, yeah, this image is good. At least for the front part. Whew. Okay, so it has like this special thing mounted on it, and then there are 3 stripes to the back end. Let's assume that no, it's not the same for the back end, because only the front end can rotate, I believe. So yeah, that has to be different. Let's start with like a cube. That's always a good thing to start with. The Blender video editor. That's not a very good video editor, by the way, but it's video sequence editor. You can add like movies and stuff. I'm just talking to my stream assistant who wants to try out Blender for video editing, which you shouldn't do. It's not good for video editing, but why not? But Blender is cool, so we should use it. This is not good geometry. Want that to go different way. Like that. Makes it look better, and the loop cuts are smooth now, which is smooth, kind of. Yeah, but I just got back into hard mesh modeling and I realized how important it is to get your loop cuts in the right way so you can model them more easily. Okay, what were we doing? We were doing the thing down here. Okay. Let's... should we? No, I don't think we should mirror this one because we will have like a lot of geometry in the middle, and I mean the mirror modifier can handle that, but it's easier to do it this way. Just go for it because... Oh, hello, Epic Beard Man 3D. Welcome to the stream. We are modeling a carriage today, a low poly carriage. Yeah, and seeing how it goes. So, and let the cursor get back to the center. So just scale this. So that it goes fine. Does this thing rotate? No, it doesn't, right? No, it's like... Yeah, it's mounted on this square thingy, so the wheels rotate, but not the axis on its own. Okay, yeah, then we can just... I mean, then we can just duplicate this front thing over here to the back end. So that it, like, manages everything over here as well. Could do it like that. Yes, that's cool. Type in Shift A, and then you should be able to Shift A. I mean, like for the video sequence, yeah, that should work. But if you hit Shift A, you can add a movie or an image or sound or something. Okay, if it worked, it's good. Yeah. Yeah, Blender. Blender's cool, right? So, you're using Blender as well, or how do you do the windows? Make edge loops and we plane cut out a square and make... Yeah, that's how I did those. Pretty good description of my workflow. Yeah, I just like edit this frame around it. It's not very clean geometry, but it works for like low poly games and stuff. So yeah, that should just work fine. Okay, back to this part. So, and this should be mounted on the wheels and stuff, so move it up. This should be how it works, I believe. Believe into the model. So let's add a loop cut over here. Of course, I want this to be a bit different from what it's now. Duplicate it, extrude it in those dimensions. A little bit up. And make this bright material so that it looks like it's like mounted into here. it should be better and look more accurate. If you guys want me to look at something that you did or something interesting. Oh yeah, we have a link blogger. So, 1 second. Should work in a second, but... Because I guess that works fine if you're just a handful of people. It wouldn't work if we were very, very many people. People would just post links all over the place, and don't want to deal with that. Okay. It's working. I might want to move these a bit in, but otherwise it should do. The magic trick. Except there's like no magic involved. Deleted link, deleted link. Woohoo. Should work. Try it again. Yeah, but whatever. I should concentrate on modeling. Let's add a cube. Okay, you will get some rights right now, but don't like do anything stupid. Okay. Yeah, it works. I'm looking at that on my second screen right now, so I won't be able to see. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's like mechanical kind of stuff. Yeah, and he has nice concepts and stuff. Yeah, I'm getting into like photorealistic and hard mesh modeling as well right now. Or I'm getting back to it, which is quite hard to do. But yeah, I guess I'll follow that artist. Looking really cool. Yeah, those animations, man. Pretty impressive. Yeah, let's keep it like that for now. So, pictorial model. What should we add next? We'll add this like board at the back side of it. That is quite easy to do. Just extrude this. Assign the right material, and guess I'll add a cube for supporting that. Disable clipping so the cubes don't clip together right away when we import them. And get those going. And this should do. Really not clean geometry, but it works. Okay. yeah, next thing is maybe these like mini fences on top of the card. We actually do have quite good geometry for just extruding this. But no, I want to add a separate thing for it. Get everything to the right place. Or like make it a bit into this roof part and assign the bright material. Yeah, scale it even more. It's still too big. Okay. That should do. Yeah, the carriage is for a game. We're making a game like Rabbits. I'm part of a team called Rabbits. Another person is sitting here in the team speak with me, supporting me with the chat and stuff, so it will probably end up in a game. So just check our Twitter and stuff to follow that and don't miss it when it comes out. Do I now get money for saying that? Hopefully. $20. Holy. Okay. Please check our Twitter. Please check our Twitter. Please. I just earned like $400 or something. No, just kidding. Like that. Sure. Why not? And also copy these. And I will clipping so they stick together forever. They're in love. The cubes are in love. It's cube love. Yeah, way too less. So I moved that out of the way by accident. And now it should work. Sure, just leave me alone. Yeah, do that. Yeah, we're streaming everywhere, like Twitch, YouTube, Hitbox, and stuff. It's like going through the server, and I don't actually know how it works. I'm just at the back end. I just click a button and it works. For the game, we will use Unreal Engine. No, we're using Unity. We switched to Unity. No, we don't have our own engine yet. Yet. But it seemed like Unity was more convenient for especially for big programmers, because it has a nicer programming language. Don't actually know which ones. I just didn't bother with the programming part of the game at all. Even though I'm able to use Python and Java and stuff, so could do it, but there are other people who can do it better, and I'm better at modeling, so I will go with modeling. How does one switch to Unity? Yeah, I was told it's nicer because you don't use C++ was the language, right? I don't know. That Unreal runs on. And Unity is like C#. I don't know. I don't actually know, but oh yes, we love our Ypsilon. Ypsilon is how it's called in Germany. Ypsilon, such a great like letter. So I added this sign on top of here. Other things to add. Need to add a small step down here. There also, guess I'm moving the windows a bit down. But also this top loop cut of the. I don't know words. Why I English. Yeah, okay. Back to normal. Why is this loop cut so messed up? Let's try to get it going again. Why do I what? It's totally weird, but I'll go with it. Oh, also we need to move this down. So many things to do when you're moving like the crucial parts of your scene around. Let's get back to material view and read the chat for a second. But less powerful, yeah, it always comes down to those picky programmers. Yeah. Oh, bye. See ya. Well, just for the... I don't really care about the engine. It doesn't matter to me. I'm modeling in Blender, so everything works fine for me. But yeah, there's a big discussion going on which thing to use. So let's have a look at this. This is like a box essentially with this, yeah, like balcony something. Yeah, it shouldn't be too hard. Okay. I'm gonna add an extra box for it. Stick it together. Now let's get it going at like this height. Should do. Yeah. Okay. Add a loop cut. Loop cuts are so great. It's like the best modeling tool of all. I didn't know when I began to use Blender, I didn't really know or knew about loop cuts. I guess most of the things I did would have been way easier with them. But I didn't know. so I probably wasted a lot of time. Bard is gone. You missed that, so oh yeah, that's true. It's our first game, so it's okay to use the wrong engine if you see it like that, but just getting experienced on everything so that we hopefully can do even better games in the future. But I really do hope that this image will be good, this game will be good as well, so. Okay. So my assistant is eating right now. Very professional. We're super professional. Yeah. Let's extrude this inward so it's like this kind of box thing. Delete all the faces. Let's look inside of here. Can we do that? No, not really. Well, just have some faces over there. I don't have to worry about that. That's not my problem. But let's add the fence thingy down here as well. Switching from autographic view to normal view all the time. It's very handy for like positioning things in the right spot. Oh, that's true. I didn't do a render yet. Let's do that. Also, I need to do some color correcting at some point because I don't like it right now, but we will get it working at some point. The movement was just freaking out, that's why. Okay. Thank you for that information. How many people are in this studio? It's 4 people, yes. Like 2 programmers, 1 person for the engine and stuff, and modeling, and me. And I'm like, you're not a programmer, you're a programmer. Don't tell lies. Okay. How did these pillars go away? I don't get it, but let's make all the normals consistent so it looks good again. Render this at a lamp first. Never render without a lamp. That doesn't really work well. And I'm setting the film to transparent so that we don't render anything useless, and I'm gonna add an HDRI map to improve the lighting even more. I have one from the Grand Canyon. It should fit the mood. Yeah, except the lamp isn't strong enough. It needs to be a 3 or something. It needs to be yellowish. That's better. Could make it even stronger, but for now it works. Yeah, looking pretty good. I'm fine with this. Okay, what's your idea? Yeah, he's not being very useful. You should go back to programming and the website and stuff. You're not useful right now, but yes, you're tired. I know. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, my brother was just... Yeah, I'm still alive. Hello, people of the internet. Still alive over here. No, my brother just complained about the bad internet. Let's flip the colors for this one. Yeah, but it should be the up. No, the live stream shouldn't be the problem. Of course, I'm just blocking the up link, not the down link. Right? But it shouldn't be that bad. Yeah, but that shouldn't block our internet at all. I'm just adding some more colors all over the place. Yeah, it's getting the way I wanted to get. But I want to introduce to you a third color, which will be a very white one. Get the value higher. Lower the saturation. Yeah, that should work. Yes. Getting more colors into the model. But this darkish brown isn't that good yet. Let's reduce the saturation. Reduce the value. Yes. Yes. Make this more reddish. So we're just going for a different style. But that doesn't matter that much. And make this reddish as well. By the way, I should change the color picker. I had it in a different way on the other Blender version, but it resets most of the times. There's something over here in system called the color picker type. And I want to have saturation and value plus hue. That gives me this color picker, which is like more advanced because I can like pick the hue I want to have and then I can just move it around over here until it looks the way I want it to look. Welcome back. Thinking about adding the bright color down here as well. And I guess that works. What we should do is we should switch these two colors now. Yeah, let's do that. Now comes, now we get the math going. No, we don't know. Math. So this one is going to be this color. This one is going to be dark color. This one is going to be the red color. It's a simple 3-point, like that exchange thing. And that is better. Yeah, I like that more. I'm not even sure if we need like a 3-point thing for it. Let's try. No, we don't. Pfft, whatever. Let's render this and see how it looks. Should be better now. Yeah, it's better. But I don't like this edge over here, so let's move this loop cut in a way so that it like interacts with the how is it not changing anything? Oh right, there's a loop cut thingy over there. So add this like here, and we get something that looks better. Yeah. I mean, this isn't like super good, but it looks better than it did before. And that's everything I'm asking for. So let's add like a pillar kind of thing top of here. No, disable clipping for that. Scale it in VZ. I'm gonna separate it. Yes. Add 2 loop cuts. And another one over here. And then add a subdivision surface with like 2 cycles. Apply that. Then add a let's get a, where is it? Displace thing going. And for the displace texture, we're just using a cloud texture. So it's randomizing it a bit. But right now it's randomizing it way too much, so yeah, keep it like that. Apply that. Then user, where is it? Decimate. And reduce the amount of geometry that this has. Suggest. So to suggest. Then set the origin again to the geometry so that we can get it in the right place. and scale it a bit so that it fits on these seats. And I don't know, guess I'm going for gray color. Even though red would be cool, I don't think that it really fits the mood. So we're not using red. But a brighter gray. Do you see what I said? I can add a bit of red. Do we want to go for red? I mean, red looks really cool. Okay, well, see ya, man. Is there a way to smooth this? Probably add another decimate. Yeah. I don't know in which window it will open. Is it like important stuff? Or I can just... Yeah, I can go here. I don't think we really need that. Because we don't have many people appearing in the stream. Yeah, okay, that's fair. So this is just the carriage, right? No, it's also this roof thing. I guess I'm gonna model the interior another time, not today. But let's render this quickly and then see what else we can add. I mean, the door is still a bit bad, so we can fix that. What is that? We have to take a look at that. But otherwise it's getting good. So yep, that's the wrong material. Oh, I see what happened. Like went into an intersection with the door. So let's extrude these and scale these so that we can use them as windows. And scale them up. Yeah, I'm getting a bit tired as well, but want to finish that today. Let's move these a bit out. That should make the door look more like a door and improve everything. Yes, indeed, it does. No, I don't like that. I guess I will just keep it clean and just add a cube or rectangle to get a door handle going. Yeah, that should work. And assign V darkish kind of material to it. Okay. Other things to do. Let's have a look at our website again. So we need like a step to go on. Other things we need to do. Oh, like these roundish things. I want to add these. Yeah, maybe is this? I think this is a small scale model, right? Looks like it. But it doesn't matter too much. Otherwise, yeah. Let's get the step and the... don't know how they are called in English. But these things going. So scale this. Move it to a point where it fits. Give it a nice darkish material. Move it maybe on this part, that should serve it well. It also extend, the door looks a bit small on the top. Yeah. And then get these two, join them together with the carriage so that they get a copy on the other side. And that'll do. And now the small step. Let's get the the dark material. And yeah, it's getting harder to talk. Guess we are going to end the stream after I finish this up and put some boxes. However, oh, he's... Are you still losing the connection, or is it fine now? Okay. Yeah, make it look good. Getting good. Okay. Rotate this, move it up, move it to the side. Bit. Maybe move it down. Doesn't matter too much. And duplicate this over to the other side. So that kind of step going. And join it together with the carriage itself so that it duplicates. Yeah, that's fair. I get your point. Let's try that. Make it a bit bigger. And move it more to the inner side. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, yeah, that's what we are going with for now. Let's import some chests and crates that I did from our asset file. Yeah, that's a sign. We can add tags and stuff. Locally, game assets, assets. Phew. Backstage stuff you can see right now. Oh, let's get the chest. It's like a treasure chest. Sure, show me. I will change the brownish material to... No, not of the carriage. Of this one to the carriage material so that it fits better. Okay, let's have a look at it. Oh yeah, that's looking quite good. Maybe reduce the amount of green in your, or of yellow in your darker wood material. Because that looks really greenish kind of right now. But otherwise, looking really cool. Looking really cool. So let's move this back here. Might be a bit rotated as well, so that it doesn't look too clean. Yeah, I mean you can clean up the colors later on if you don't want to do it now. I mean I did the same thing over here in the stream. If you didn't notice. Yeah, because I try to keep it consistent. These are all like very reddish kind of browns, if you think about it. Like if you look at the hue of these, it's always in the red part. You can have orange or slightly yellowish browns, but yeah, they're not so easy to set up because they look green very, very fast. Like yellow, very dark, looks green. So hard to do. I don't have that yet, but I have a crate, I think. Yeah, I have 2 crates. File append. I might model one. No. No, I can do that. Crate. Crate, where's crate number 2? Can't concentrate. Over there. Let's switch out the brownish material so they fit with the carriage. Because these were like greener kind of tones, which can work fine, but this carriage is reddish kind of. Is this too big? Let's see. And the crates would be that big, but yeah, I will scale them a bit down. Also moving this one to the front. They now have the same color exactly. I switched out the colors to be the same because I want it to be clean and nice and yeah. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, to like see where the things are in your scene, you have to move a lot, like really a lot. So I want to add some cover. I will get Google Translator going over here. So I can learn some new words, which should be cool. Suitcases, yeah, that should work. Is there suitcase? No. Yeah, okay, suitcases and some sacks or bags or no sacks. I don't know. Let's do the following thing. Just do this. Don't want it to be like super defined, so I will scale these except in the Z dimension so that it is like a bit smoother. Get the cursor to be selected and add another cube. So just making a very simple suitcase, low poly suitcase, essentially. So extrude this, move it, rotate it, and extrude it again. That should do. Do the same thing for the other side. Yeah, there is a thing for that, but I have to install it. Like it was part of the old Blender version, but right now it has to be installed separately. Like these. You can do it in Blender itself though. It just shows a little thing then. Don't want that. I want this to be bright material. But not the red material. This one. Okay, yeah, that works. Good enough. Set the origin to the geometry. Yeah. I would love to answer that question, but right now I really can't. We're still like planning everything. It will be a first person view type of game. First and third person, whatever. Yeah, it's just we don't really know yet, essentially. So I will add another color for these browns because I want it to be slightly different from the carriage itself. I don't know whether we will include a multiplayer. It's all like still in development. It will be like a rather medieval themed kind of a game, but right now we have the most things we have are the assets, so yeah, we're starting like at the wrong side probably. Should add more time to design and stuff, but people aren't listening to me. So I'll just keep modeling. Yeah, this looks fine. Let's add a new material for that so we can get it growing from the ground up. But did you see that? Like, I selected the hue, I clicked anywhere here, dragged it a bit, and it got good immediately. But I want to add a bit more red to it, because the scene is very reddish. So let's get that sec going. Probably like have this, yeah, below that. That should look pretty nice. And rotate this one to lay on top of there. Yeah, getting good. Let's get one of these and move it back here as well. Okay, let's render this. Looking good. I'm almost feeling like creating a small scene for this one. We could do that. Yeah, let's do that. Get the camera over here. Scale this up. Subdivide it. With a bit randomness in there. Yeah, I told you. It's the screencast add-on. I even know how it's called. So, yeah, I will install that for the next time streaming. It was. It isn't anymore. Yeah. Trying to create some kind of stone structures over here. And add a decimate so that we can make it look good. Get the new kind of reddish material, create a darker one from that. And get that going in the background. Let's try this setup. Should look fine. Yeah, it looks like stone and stuff in the background. We can make this ground material more sand kind of color. So more yellow, brighter, bit more red again. Okay, and then my special kind of sky setup that I started to use recently. Camera. Project from view bounds. And I'll set up a simple material for this one. UV image, no, node editor is what we need. And get a new material. And what we do is we add an gradient texture that I did for like everything that uses a gradient. Sometimes easier to have a texture going for it. And then we can use a color ramp node to get the color going. However, we're gonna rotate that by 180. No, not 80. 180 degrees. Now we can already, it's not finished yet, but we can start doing stuff with it. So we're just gonna extrude it a couple of times. Scale it up. Duplicate it 2 times. Move it back there. Then we can start modifying it. That's this guy. Yeah, but we're just setting it up right now, so let's do this. No. Let's set this to a bluish kind of material. It has to be the opposite of orange, which is this color. And still need to change this a bit. It's not bright enough. Then removing this up here and try to render this. Not bright enough. Let's get in emission, color, shader, emission. Going for this one instead. So that it's bright enough. Okay, the sun lamp itself isn't bright enough as well, so set that to 4.5. Should be better. Yes. Indeed. It's not like straight enough. Yeah, it's coming together. Let's move these rocks a bit further away and make them just bigger. I've been modeling for like 3 to 4 years now, but it wasn't like I modeled every day or something. Didn't do that. But yeah, like that's the time I have in Blender. It is looking better. I still don't know about the sky. Let's make it brighter. Yeah. I think you can get to the point where I am for like low poly modeling in like 2 or 3 months. If you try really hard and like do something every day. But yeah, it's hard. And I didn't like learn this for 4 years extensive. So like I looked at Blender for a couple of weeks and then I threw it away for like 2 months again. And then I looked back into it and it was just circle between those. Yeah, I don't know if we can make this scene look really good. So yes, I know of it, and I'm posting stuff over there. Yeah, so let's make the performance better. This is, by the way, a thing that not really many people know about. If you use GPU, it's best to get 256 down here. If you use CPU, 16 is the best. It's just a thing that, yeah, enables you to render faster. Yeah, I will add some more plants and stuff, I guess. What's missing? Yeah, but yeah, that's true. But I don't want to model horses right now. So. No, it isn't. It isn't because the inside walls, like you could look through these walls right now. I would extrude them, and then you could get it into the engine. Because if you look through here and can look right through the door, it looks weird, and that shouldn't happen. But that's the only thing I'd need to do, except for like applying the modifiers. So what I will do is move all these to separate layer, so I can duplicate it. Because if I want to change something later on, I want these modifiers to be still working and stuff. Yeah, sure. Yeah, yeah, if it's one mesh, like this, it's going to be one object in the game engine. Yes, if I extrude them, they will end like what I do then is I type in make normals consistent, which will make all the normals be in the way I want them to be. And then it shouldn't cause any issues. So I'm setting up a scene right here. Want to have a small campfire and yeah, not like a lot more, but it would do. Just trying to get these colors right. Colors are hard. Yeah. What did you do? Oh. So let me think. I have a campfire, but it's not in the asset file. But let me open a different file. The one from the video I did. Because that should, not this one. Of course you can. Because it's under development right now. Not really good. Okay, I'll create a new campfire, I guess. Get some simple rocks going. Rocks are easy. Just get a cube, extrude two sides, and it already looks super good. That's how I do them normally. Where should the campfire be? Yeah, over there. Don't want to have a ton of rocks for this one, but just a few. Just randomizing these a bit. Trying to get them right and in the right spot. That will be very messy, but I can try. Okay. I'll do it right now, so you can see it. What I need to do is I need to select all the wards. Yes. what I will do is I will extrude these, move them upward until they like touch these points. Okay, there we go. Then I'm selecting everything and remove the doubles and increase the distance they can travel. $17 should be right. Okay. What I'm doing then is selecting everything in here. Also these two. And these loop cuts. Really everything. Down here's more stuff. Okay. Think we got everything. Yeah, and then I just hit E because I fixed the faces on top of there, so it should work. And scale those very carefully. One second, I need to enable clipping and then extrude. Oh, that doesn't work. Right. This is getting harder. Okay, what I will do then, I duplicate those. Scale them slightly. And flip the normals. That should, yeah, that should give me normals being good on the inside as well as on the outside. The roof seems kind of messed up, but oh no, it's just these two. Yeah. Yeah, now the normals should be good. If the normals are good, we're good to go to export it to whatever the engine is you're working with. Oh, we might have a... Yeah. I forgot to select those faces, so it kind of messed up. I will take care of this later on, because that's not really interesting to do for stream or something. Also, I can make other people do that for me, so why should I bother doing it in the first place? Okay, so just setting up the campfire. That might work. I'm not sure. Like intersections would appear if I did that. And sometimes they cause problems. So I didn't want to do that. That was the reason why I was avoiding them. But It might work. I don't know. Okay, these look good. Join them together. Add a nice wood color. Sure, if you want to try. Might even depend on the engine and stuff, so. And let's also should we get a tent next to that? Probably. Then some bushes and then we'd be done. Yeah. Just trying to get this tent right again. Really not a lot that I need to do for that, but yeah. Guess a tent would add to the scene. And we could also use it in the game, which is important. 2 hours, congrats. Haven't streamed for 2 hours before. Maybe we get 2 tents. Yeah, it's good. And then we need like little wood sticks. To make them stuck to the ground. I will keep them white. I guess that's... Yes, don't extrude it, copy them. Seems like extruding isn't really doing the thing we wanted to do, so... Let's move these down, they are still too big. I think the tens of they are floating in general. Let's fix that. But yeah, that adds a lot to the composition of the scene. Makes it look better. I need to increase the saturation of the rocks. They're not saturated enough. Just a tiny bit. I don't know, I just have this like feeling for colors that I intersect is like they have an intersection. But yeah, I know that problem. Yeah, but I know that it's like static, so it's like noise. Noise, yeah. Yeah, but I might add what did I do? Yeah. Yeah, I duplicated them and like scaled them a tiny bit. Which worked fine for me. Yes, so let's get this going. Maybe put these in front of the carriage down at the ground. A bit further away so that we still see like the okay. This is getting better. Yeah. Okay, we need some bushes in the background. Do we already have good plans for that? Let me think. No, I don't think so. What type of plant would I use? Just like bushes. Guess I can. Get some deformed icospheres. For the bushes. And use a decimate again. It should make them look good. These bushes are working out very good. Yeah, but it looked crappy before adding all the stuff, so I'm not doing a low quality kind of scene. If you don't try hard, it won't work out. Let's duplicate this material. That's like the 3 most common used shortcuts: move, rotate, and scale. Should at least know those. So let's save this. The poly carriage and run that. Okay, yeah, this is looking quite well. Guess I will go with this. Render it with samplings 50 again, and then I'm gonna do some quick post-processing on it, and then we're done. So that would be it for the stream. Let's eat some chocolate. Very good. Sure. I wish I had a supercomputer or quantum computer. These quantum mechanics can help with rendering processes, apparently, because then they can do things very parallel, so they could render this whole image at the same time and make it just faster. Carriage, and we're gonna do some post-processing on that. Blender projects, slow poly, Carriage, edit using GIMP. Okay, so here's my post-processing schedule. Start with adjusting contrast and brightness. Normally I have to increase the contrast. Of course, most Blender images don't have enough contrast. It's just a fact. Then I'm trying saturation. Sometimes you can just increase that if the image looks good. Could also lower this to be like Western kind of style, but it's low poly, so it has to be vivid. What I normally do is I start here, just go down until it looks natural. So yeah, I increased it by a lot actually. But it's fine, looks good. Next thing is color correction. What we can try is increase the blue for the darker kind of parts and decrease it for the bright parts. Normally gives this kind of cool effect to the image. But right now I feel like the colors are fine like they are. Could enhance the greens a bit. Whoa, there's so much green in here. Well, never mind then. And then I'm gonna add a vignette, which is this darkish kind of frame around the image. So let's decrease the brightness. Yes. Let's save this as carriage_sign because I will add my sign to this in a second. But first we can compare the images from straight from Blender and post-processing. It's like, yeah, it's nice scene, the geometry is cool, but whoa, it's like so nice with the colors and the dark border and stuff. It's, yeah, you get my point. So, and in Blender I have this sign, which I'm gonna just dump right into here and flip the colors, move it down here. And just save it. The Frenchman helped me figure that. Oh, okay. I am Mitsuka, yeah. Like the person talking here. Oh, why is the... What? Why is this stream not working? It is. But like on Twitch, it doesn't look like it's working. Can you have a look at Twitch? Is that like the normal kind of video recording? Because it doesn't look right for me. No, I'm a soccer. It's not my team, it's like we're a team. Yeah, our team. We don't have like a... It's my team. Yeah. Okay. So did you look at it? Does it work? Let me reload Twitch. I will reload Twitch and it... Yeah, but is it the like maintenance screen? Yeah, well, whatever. Oh yeah, it's working again. Just had to reload it. Pfft, whatever. Okay, let me show you the post-processing effect. So this was what I got from Blender. This is what I get from like editing the image. It's really a big deal. You should consider yeah, post-processing your stuff if you don't do that yet. But yeah, I will post this image in a second everywhere and stuff. So so we're gonna end this stream for now. Do you have any questions or something that I should answer as long as I'm still here? Okay, thank you. Okay. Yeah, thanks, David. We're listening to you. At least my person who reads all the chats. So yes, this will go on Twitter, DeviantArt, Google Plus, and the Plus, Google Plus, and the Reddit. I don't post really course, I just want to see. Yeah, that's true. Well, I will stream more often, probably in the future. So hopefully that will be a thing. And yes, so see you everybody in the next stream or in the social networks. So yeah, goodbye.